This is Michael Jude, and in this series on wealth creation and network marketing, we're going to cover a lot of topics. We're going to cover how to create wealth, how to make systems and structures bring wealth to you, how to use leverage, and most importantly, how to build a long-term, solid residual income that will fund your lifestyle. First, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I trained as an economist and actually lectured in economics at the university level. I've been a serial entrepreneur, but most importantly, I've been a highly successful networker for over 25 years. So I want to share with you some of the insights and perspectives, some of the tips and techniques that have worked for us to create an extraordinary lifestyle income. Today, we want to talk about leverage. What is leverage? How do you get leverage? How you don't get leverage? And most importantly, what are the benefits and what kind of lifestyle can you expect from a leveraged network marketing business? So what is leverage? Well, leverage, quite simply, is doing a modest amount of work for an outsized effort return. So if you can imagine that you're on a seesaw and you've got a very heavy person on one side and a very light person on the other side, the leverage is that the heavy person is going to shoot the lightweight person into the air. That's what we're after. We're after an outsized result from a modest effort. So what can we leverage? Well, we can leverage our time, we can leverage our skills, we can leverage our money, we can leverage our intellectual property or ideas. But most importantly, we can leverage ourselves. And we leverage ourselves in network marketing by leveraging our social contact base. We bring with us the skills and the relationship values and all of the lifestyle and life experience things that we've developed will help us to leverage ourselves successfully and create the lifestyle income, the residual income that we all want. So again, leverage is a small effort for a big result. So what are some of the benefits of leverage? Well, one of the big benefits is that you don't have to do it all yourself. As a matter of fact, when I started in network marketing, let's say I was working 8-10 hours a day or a week. When I was making an extraordinary amount of money, I'm still only working the same 8 hours. Okay, that's the beauty of leverage. In the beginning, in our businesses, and we all start at the beginning, none of us go in with a big business. We all start with the same thing, no experience, no network, and maybe not much of a clue of what we're doing. But over time, when we apply ourselves consistently, we use the system, we use the training and the coaching and the support of our success team. When we do this, let's just say again, we use that figure of 8 hours. We're working 8 hours and we're getting a result. And it may look modest at first, but what the key is here is that consistent effort applied over time yields an outsized result. So let's say you're getting your products for free for those 8 hours, or you're making $100 or a couple of $100. The trick is that after you've developed your network, your leveraged network, you can still work the same 8 hours and be making thousands, if not tens of thousands, and maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars with the same 8 hours. Why? Because you're leveraged. You've harnessed the power of numbers. J. Paul Getty, who was a famous mega zillionaire back in the day, said, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of one person's effort. Now, if you think about that for a minute, if you can take 1% of 100 people doing something, that's a huge amount of energy. But 100% of my own energy is significant, but nowhere near as big. And that's the key to network marketing. See, the benefit is that you have a team of people, and we cultivate and develop and nurture and support these teams so that they are empowered to do their own business. And of course, because of the multi-leveled or the cascading compensation plan, we're able to have the benefit, share the benefit of that ourselves and with the rest of our team. And we'll talk about that in another part of the series, but just know for now that as part of a team, that your leveraged income will create for you a lifestyle that will give you the freedom that you want and deserve. So the benefit is that not only do we just do a modest amount of work for an outsized return, but that we can work smart. We can massively increase our results. Okay. And the other thing is that at some point, we can actually pull back from our business and the income keeps coming in. So we can have a lifestyle that allows us to do the things that we love outside of network marketing and still enjoy the returns. See, everybody wins because everybody gets the opportunity to build this kind of income. And again, with the support of your success team and the training and the mentoring, this is all available to you. And the key thing is that the team around you, the people who brought you in and sponsored you, they want you to be highly successful, because the more successful you are, the more the returns are to them. And the same with you. When you bring people in, you want to support them and help them become successful, because the more successful they are, the more successful you are. It's an extraordinary industry. There's nothing like it on the planet. And that's why I'm here. So let's talk about how not to get leverage. Okay. A lot of people come in and they think, wow, this is sales. If I just go sell a lot of people product, then I'll have a big income. Well, you might have an income, but it's a transient, it's a temporary income, because a sale is not building a team. We don't do sales. We don't train in sales. We don't look for sales, and we don't call ourselves salespeople, because that's truly not what we do. What we do is we refer goods and services to people that we respect and respect us, things that we like and use ourselves. And if they like and use it, then they will be able to get it from the company, just like we do at the same price, but we get a small commission on what they buy. Now, the exciting thing is that when they when they share this with their friends or their social circle, and they like the product, not only do they benefit on both sides, but we benefit as well. So you can see how these teams can cascade and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And again, we get the benefit. But a sales situation is different, okay? You don't want to do sales. We don't want to be selling things, because that doesn't create residual income. What creates residual income is finding a match between a product and a person, something that they enjoy and they're going to use time after time after time, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. The other thing that will help you not get leverage is if you fail to develop leaders. If you fail to build a team and you're too independent and you've got to do it all yourself, you're probably not going to have much of a residual leveraged income. It doesn't work that way. The way it works here is, instead of trading time for dollars, instead of trading my hours for $1 or my hours for a sale, I invest myself, I invest my time in the people that I bring in, the people that I sponsor, the people that love the product and the business. I invest in them through training, through inspiration, motivation, through coaching, and through ongoing skill development. And they, in turn, become more effective in their business. And they can pass those skills and those trainings and those new techniques on to their team. And then their team becomes more empowered, and they pass it along, and they become more empowered. And along the way, everybody's adding their own skills, their life skills, and their experiences. And we get a very, very rich team. Now, this is a whole different concept than the standard workplace, where in a standard workplace, it's my results for what I do, and I'm assessed on it, I'm graded on it, and I'm rewarded or disincentivized for it. Here, it's how well we can support others, how well we can encourage others, how well we can help others become successful. Because the more we help them become successful, the more successful we are. So how to not get leverage is do it all yourself. Be the one-person show. Be independent. Be strong and tough and do it all yourself, and do a lot of sales. That won't get you there. We've seen it again and again and again. We've all tried it, and it doesn't work. What works here is, as I mentioned, finding the team, finding the people, and supporting them. Now, that presupposes we have the right vehicle, and network marketing is the vehicle. It's the vehicle for creating residual income. It's the way to do it. And it's a system that's been perfected over 50, 60 years. And all we have to do is plug and play. We don't have to invent it. We don't have to change it. We just have to plug in and be with the team and allow ourselves to be supported. And in turn, we pass that along. we have to have a vehicle, and then we have to recruit leaders. We have to recruit people who want to build their own business and support them. That's how you build a leveraged situation, because they will then hopefully go on to build their own business with their own people, and that repeats and repeats and repeats. And if you're successful at this, you can have an extraordinary lifestyle based on your residual income. Okay, so we want to do this in a way that is fun and effective, right? And we'll get more into that in the other series. But right now, I want to talk about the benefits of a leveraged network marketing lifestyle income. You see, one of the things that we all figure out at some point in our lives is we can always make more money, whether it's a large amount or a small amount, but we can't make more time. And the ultimate freedom is time freedom. From time freedom, we can do the things we love. We can do travel if you want. We can create if you want. You can be with other people, or you can just do nothing if you want. But your time is yours. You can get rid of the alarm. You can stop operating on somebody else's schedule, building their dream instead of yours. And we can stop living in a limited income situation. So with a leveraged residual income and network marketing, you can create, there's no limit, you can create as much income as you're willing to work for, as you're willing to be supported to build, and as you're willing to support others. This is extraordinary, because it's not the lack of money, it's the lack of opportunity that stops most people. Okay, network marketing doesn't require a lot of money to get going. It doesn't require a large skill set. It doesn't require a lot of time, but it does require, one, having a dream, and number two, being willing to work for it. And most people that I know are working really hard, but they're still not achieving their dreams. So through network marketing with a leveraged residual income, you can get yourself in a position where you have time freedom, you have financial freedom, and you have location freedom. Meaning you don't need to be near the city center or your place of work, because your work is with you. And once your network is successfully built, in a certain sense, it runs on its own. You know, I remember a time when my wife, Krista, and I had to take some time off. We had quite a bit of time, like a year. And, you know, we were worried. Wow, what's going to happen to our income? Well, the funny thing is, when we took the time off, our income grew bigger and bigger and bigger. So at some point, that may be a lesson in there. I don't know. But if it is, it's get your people trained up, get your team trained up, get them supported, build leaders, build leadership so that you replace yourself with leaders, and then get out of the way. Go enjoy your life. Okay. So again, I want to just encourage you to look at this as a leveraged vehicle to create leveraged lifestyle residual income for yourself by not doing it all yourself, by not trading time for dollars, by not viewing it as a sales one and done job, but actually looking at it as building a community, building a network, and empowering that network to go for their dreams and supporting them heavily. And when they get their dreams, you'll get plenty of your dreams. So I want to thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next part of the series.